According to our need assessment report, security need assessment report, we observed that a lot of human rights defenders were suffering risk, were suffering threat, or some of journalists were being assaulted, some of the newspaper were being deregistered, some of the NGO were lacking space to operate.
We have an important role to ensure that we advocate, to ensure that we pressurize those in power to act according to the needs and wishes of the greater community. That's why we need more space. So it has been, for example, in our quest to have in place a right to information law, it is one area which we think is very important to expand spaces, not only for the civil society, but generally for the people.
We have about 2.4 million followers online, and we are known for giving freedom of expression online for the Tanzanians and the people across East Africa, Swahili-speaking people. People would like to have a platform where they can express themselves, one, where they can reveal things that are uncovered.
I'm sure you have seldom seen NGOs organizing protests or organizing rallies, you know, like to challenge some of the things which we feel maybe they are not properly done by the government, or the majority of the masses are not really happy. And those are some of the spaces I'm talking about. Why is that not happening? Because of the restrictions.
The perception of the people from the government side, they see that the civil society is not working for the government development, but it's working to criticize. So right now, the major problem in Tanzania with regard to space of civil society is what the government are trying to do. They are using law, national legislation, to infringe space of civil society. And I can give you an example for last year. A police officer, after suspecting that this NGO probably they were publishing a national election result, they attacked the office of Taseo and the electoracy, and also they confiscated over 32 computers and also telephones of the staff which were working there.
My worry is these laws give too much power to the police, give too much power to the minister who is a politician, and they can do anything because there are no guidelines on how the laws will be used.
But it's also not only a matter of law. It's not, I would say, if you are looking at the performance of the civil society in Tanzania, it's perhaps not only the law which is a problem. I know that most of the civil society organizations, NGOs, are having problems, for example, of funding. They are not well sourced in terms of funding. So most of our NGOs depend on donors.
As a way forward to ensure space of civil society, I think number one is for government to change perception towards civil society. And the other thing is for civil society to challenge laws and regulation which infringe the space of civil society.
Advocacy, interventions, to have more dialogues with government, to have, you know, an input into ways in which we could strengthen civil society within ourselves, within the civil society organizations themselves, but also in conjunction with powers like the government, the state, but also with supporters of NGOs such as donors, to ensure that we define those spaces and we are able to move forward with it.